Hey, welcome back to Livin MN Outdoors. I'm Daniel, and thanks for tuning in to this week's ice report and fishing report. Before we dive into the ice reports for today, I want to touch base on some early ice safety, a few pieces of equipment that are a must for this early ice season. You need to have a float suit. You need to have some ice picks around your neck. A spud bar is a great option as well. And a throwable device tied to a rope is also very important. Now, some other good ideas. Use the buddy system. Early ice, you shouldn't be walking out by yourself. Find a friend. Find somebody else who wants to go out fishing. Go out in pairs. Let somebody know where you're going and where you're going to be fishing. Obviously, somebody you can trust so they don't share your honey hole. But be safe about the early ice. It's not worth losing a life over. But if you do it right, you can get out there and enjoy some early ice. But with that being said, let's dive into the ice and fishing report. All right, we're going to start up on Lake Winnie at the Pines Resort, Tamarack Bay, the Inner Bay, Dam Bay. That is froze over as far as you can see from the resort there. As far as how much ice is out there right now, I would guess anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 inches. But don't quote me on that because I have not been out there to check that. Now, the exciting part, Chad, I talked to him yesterday. He owns the Pines Resort, and they are planning to open Friday, December 5th to walkout traffic and possibly ATVs depending on how the ice progresses. Now, Chad does like to play on the safer side of things, so if he doesn't think it's going to be safe for ATVs, he's going to limit it to walkouts. But if he says ATVs are good to go, I trust Chad, and I believe that you can trust Chad that it is going to be safe to take out an ATV. Now, I just want to mention the Pines Resort. They do have cabins available for this coming weekend and throughout the rest of the ice season. They have fish houses available, spear houses available, live bait, fish cleaning shacks. They have a full bar and restaurant with tons of good food and drinks. And the overall atmosphere up at the Pines Resort during ice fishing season is a blast. So if you guys are looking to get out early ice, you want to avoid some of the crowds over on Red Lake, definitely go ahead and check out the Pines Resort over on Lake Winnie. Also, if you guys are looking to book a sleeper house out on Lake Winnie later this season, my guess is that probably right around Christmas is going to be the time that the rental houses get out there. Zupsguideservice, he will be renting out, I believe, 4 ice castles this winter. He's always keeping those houses on perch and walleye and some bonus panfish, eelpout, and pike as well. So if you guys want to get up to Lake Winnie and enjoy some of the awesome perch and walleye fishing, go ahead and call Scott from Zupsguideservice. All right, now moving over to Leech Lake, Acorn Hill Resort. I haven't really got too much information over there on the ice on Traders Bay over there. I would assume that the bay is locked up. Until I hear from Kyle, though, I don't really want to give out any specific information on the opening dates. Is there a chance that they might open on the weekend of the 5th? Possible. But it is more likely that it's going to be the weekend of the 11th or 12th. I will stay in contact with Kyle and update you guys frequently if anything changes. You can also follow us on Facebook as well, and we will be posting updates all the time throughout the early ice season. Now, Acorn Hill Resort, they do have cabins. They have campsites available for your ice castles on shore. They have a full bar and restaurant with some amazing food and drinks, and they do offer guided perch trips as well, along with their day and sleeper houses. So if you're looking to get up to Leech Lake this coming ice season, go ahead and check out Acorn Hill Resort. All right, a little bit of bonus ice report. Red Lake, that's where the majority of ice fishermen are going to be headed that first weekend in December. I talked to one of the guys up at the resorts this morning. As of right now, they have anywhere from 2 to 2.5 inches of ice. By December 4th, I'm going to say they're probably going to have right around 6-7 inches of ice there. For right now, they're sticking with walkout traffic only, but my guess is that ATV traffic is going to be shortly behind that. Now, a ton of the resorts up on Red Lake, they offer campsites for your ice castles. They have cabins. They have fish house rentals up on shore, guided trips. Bunch of them have bars and restaurants. They'll cook your fish that you catch out on the ice that day. So if you are looking to get out ice fishing this coming weekend, Red Lake is going to be a good option for you, starting that December 4th and beyond. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for this week's ice and fishing report. I know there wasn't a ton of fishing report involved in this week because nobody's really been out there yet, but we will touch a lot more on that in the next report we do. So stay tuned to us on YouTube and Facebook. We really appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe, follow, all them good things. It's completely free. But remember, if you guys do get out fishing, be kind to other fishermen. Don't crowd your neighbor. Do not throw your trash on the ice. And most importantly, don't forget to get on out there and get living.